Now from Fenway. So here's Francisco Lindor now. He will lead this one. Off today. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a swing and a miss on the game's first pitch as we are underway here this afternoon. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
The tag, and he is out. Here's Michael Brantley in his career against Porcello. He's got 8 hits in 33 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Line to the right side. Betts back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. Stepping up now, Jose Ramirez. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. First pitch on its way. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. Ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Fouled off. Got him swinging, and that will end. At the plate, Mookie Betts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's the first pitch to him. And a hard sinker there, chopped foul at home plate. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. Lifetime against Corey Kluber. He's 1 for 3. Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. And he looks at a ball, 1 and 2.
1 and 2.
Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Lifted the other way down the left field line, and this will wind up a foul ball. Looked like a cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out. Here's J.D. Martinez. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better.
You want to talk about setting the tone and getting your teammates relaxed? That's exactly what this pitcher did, coming in and punching tickets. First 2 batters of the game.
Second pitch is chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind now 0-2. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Edwin Encarnacion.
Leading off for the Indians,
Now he'll step off and rethink this. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Great job by the pitcher right there to pull the string. He knew he had an aggressive hitter at the plate, somebody who was sitting on fastball and ready to do damage, and he was able to slow him down right there and get him off balance.
Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Betts giving chase. He's around first, heading for two. And a high bounce will take it over the outfield wall, and he kicks off the inning with a ground rule double. Set to deliver the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. And wow, tough to lay off the fastball there, but it's 1-2.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right now.
Throw not in time to get him, and how about that? An unlikely infield single. Here's the first pitch to him. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Look out. All over the place now. 3-0. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Bradley is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. In his career against Porcello, he's gone 5 for 13. 1-0 the count. The 1-0 delivery. Comes in with the changeup, and it's 2-0.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Runners are at the corners with one man out. 3-1 to Yan Gomes.
Gotta think it's going to be a fastball here on 3-1. He definitely doesn't want to walk the bases loaded.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball. And he got him out in front that time. Strike one. Now the 0-2 pitch. Check the swing there, and Larry Bullard says he held up just enough. Ball one. The 1-2. And he's called out on a close play at third. Here now the 2-2. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Now here's his swing and a ground ball for Kinsler at second base. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Stepping into the box, Mitch Moreland. He'll start things out here against Corey Kluber.
Moreland.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away. Another 0-2 home. Skied in the air to straightaway left. After it is Brantley. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. Lifetime against Corey Kluber. It's a big enough sample size, but he's just 1 for 14. One out, nobody on. Outside for a ball, 1-1. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. The 2-1 home. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Brantley going back, and it's gone into the monster seats. So striding forward now, Ian Kinsler.
Second baseman, Ian
Here's pitch and a sinker, too low, 1-0. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike one. A 1-1 home. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul for the second strike. The 1-2. Hit in the air to shallow center. Allen ranging forward, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. Striding in for Boston, Rafael Devers. Sinker stayed high, but called for a strike.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
1-1 strike to count. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. And Kipnis will put this one away, and that ends the inning. Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First offering on its way. Line towards center field. Bradley is right there, one down. Now batting, Michael Brantley hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Popped him up. Devers on the move. Makes the play, and there are two gone now. Digging in to try it again, Jose Ramirez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. Nope. 2-0 now. 2 out, nobody on. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner. Now at the plate, Edwin Encarnacion. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Count is 1-2 now. Now a check swing, but that's in there for. Into the box now, Sandy Leon, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Brantley's after it, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Stepping in, Jackie Bradley Jr. Here comes the first pitch. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. So digging in now, Mookie Betts was a strikeout victim in his first try. Down the third baseline. Ramirez is up with it. Throw on to Alonso takes care of him, and that ends. Here's Yonder Alonso as we begin the top of the fourth.
First baseman number 7.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Yonder Alonso.
Missed with a slider. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. 2-1 to the Indians' first baseman.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
And this is swung on and missed, and this fourth inning will start the same way he ended the third, with a strikeout, and there's one away. First delivery to him on the way, and it's fouled away. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. On a line, that's a base hit. And as the second baseman, Jason Kipnis picked up an RBI on a sac fly in his first appearance. Good changeup, and it's 0-2. Kipnis bats left but throws right and stands at 5'11". He was taken in the second round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Got him to chase out of the zone that time. Jason Kipnis sent packing for the second out of the inning. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Started that swing a bit too early.
Great off-speed pitch right there. He was definitely sitting fastball, wanted to turn and burn. Everything went flying. This pitcher might be on the attack with that pitch all game long.
And this one's in the dirt. Cabrera at second with 2 down. Started to go around, but it's a call. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
You know, we saw these guys around the cage during batting practice, and they told us they were going to be aggressive. I think this is getting a little ridiculous. They better watch themselves. If they don't start putting balls in gaps, this guy's going to find himself in the 8th inning cruising.
And that's out number 1. In now, J.D. Martinez. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. And right into the shift, Lindor comes up with it. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home 4th. Striding in once again, Mitch Moreland. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch is a sinker for a called strike 1.
Hey, he's rolling so far in this one as we head into the middle part of this game. How about 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes? If he continues to do that, he just might finish this one.
And the 0-2 here is fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great striding in for the Indians. Greg Allen comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Lifted the other way to left center. Waiting on it is Benintendi. He's got it 1 away. Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Ranging back is Bradley, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he'll get in there at third as he just misses a home run, but settles for the triple. Into the box, Michael Brantley. He got under one and popped out his last time up. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. 1 run, 4 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. Well, they miss with the first one, but then they decide, let's go ahead and put him aboard here. And they'll do just that as you see the signal from the dugout. First pitch of the at-bat. Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball one.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He can put 3 runs on the board in a hurry, so expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
2-0 count, the pitch. 2-1 now. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Oh, and a good curveball that time as it's taken for a called strike 3, and there are 2 away. Edwin looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2. 1 run, 4 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. And he struck him out. So stepping in, Xander Bogaerts. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
And this is pulled in out there by Cabrera for the first out. Pitch on the way. Hit hard to short. Lindor is up with it. Throw on to first takes care of Kinsler here for out number 2. Rafael Devers the next to bat. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. First pitch on its way. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Hey, he's close to having another quick inning right there with 2 quick outs. He's been very economical with his pitches, and if he continues to go like this, the bullpen might get a day off.
Behind 0-2 now. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Here's Yonder Alonso, a hit in 2 tries so far.
First baseman number 17, Yonder Alonso.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a neck-high fastball that time.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Up high, 2-1 now. Slider misses, and he's in danger of losing him here. 3-1.
There's a good slider down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter, and a great pitch as a pitcher. That's one of those, how could he not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Bradley is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning. Ready for another shot now. Melky Cabrera. He steps in. Tyler Thornburg, 5'11" right-handed reliever, enters to take over on the mound now.
Tyler
He'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. 2 balls and a strike to Melky Cabrera. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a Fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now. Jason Kipnis waits on deck. Here's the 3-2. Full count still. And now he'll reconsider as he looks for a strikeout pitch. The next 3-2. Fouled off. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Waiting on it is Benintendi. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. In is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. He went down on strikes last time up. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Pulled toward right center field. Bradley on the run. And that's the 3rd out. Digging in, Sandy Leon. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th.
Sandy Leon.
Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. On the ground to the right side. And this gets through into right, so he turns the 0-2 count into a leadoff base hit. Here's Jackie Bradley now. 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through.
Bradley Jr.
Eduardo Nunez will come on now and pinch run here.
Number 36.
Now a throw over, and he's back standing. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a bouncing ball, foul. Leadoff man aboard here in a 1-1 ball game. Now a move over to first, just keeping him close. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. And he takes strike 2. Bradley, or JBJ as the initials read, he was selected in the 1st round back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Standing in, Mookie Betts. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Allen going back on it to the track, and it bangs off the monster. Ready once again, Andrew Benintendi. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And a first pitch sinker is over for strike 1. Hard on the ground toward short. Lindor right there. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Here's J.D. Martinez. Ready, here's the first offering. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Throw gets him, 2 down. So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Mitch Moreland. No hits to this point.
Moreland
sends that one out of play for strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the. Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1. Outside with the breaking pitch, and he falls behind it 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Yeah, well, down 2. You better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tying run to the plate.
Here's Bogarts, the young shortstop. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Standing in, Greg Allen. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that. So here's Francisco Lindor now. He made it to third on a. Craig Kimbrell comes on to pitch from the bullpen now in an unexpected move. He's their closer, so it's a surprise to see him here in the 7th. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1.
Now catching number 23.
He looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
2 balls and 2 strikes, the count to Francisco Lindor.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2. Here's Michael Brantley, who was given a free pass via the intentional walk last time. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. 1-1. Misses, ball 2. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
With runners on base, 2 outs and 2 strikes, this is a big next pitch for both sides.
Check swing, but he held up in time, ball 1. And he struck out again. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. Here it comes. Swing and a miss on the sinker, 0-1. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for out number 1. First offering on its way. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate at strike 1. Ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
To 1-2 now. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Hit to short. Throw on to first takes care of Kinsler here for out number 2. Stepping in, Rafael Devers. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. A ball and no strikes. And he fouls this one off. 2 out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes now. And he struck him out. His 8th punch out. Edwin Encarnacion now. And in previous meetings with Craig Kimbrell, he's just 2 for 9. 1-0 the count. The 1-0. A little bouncer. Here's the 1-1. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
The 0-1 pitch. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there's 2 down. Here's Melky Cabrera. First pitch of the at-bat. This one's down to third. Devers fields it cleanly. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Coming to the plate now, Blake Swihart. Lifetime against Corey Kluber. He's 0 for 5. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Lifted down the line in left. Brantley on the move. But it's over his head, and it hops the wall for a ground rule double. Here's Jackie Bradley now. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat. 1-0. Now the 1-1 pitch. Gets by him, a swinging strike.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1 and 2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
There to take it is Alonso. 1 away. Digging in, Mookie Betts. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Fouled away. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. And he misses there. 1-2. Swihart leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Now batting, left fielder.
A swinging bunt up the line. But it's foul, strike 1. In the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good. Here's J.D. Martinez. He was a ground out victim last time up. Working to keep them in the game here. And he powers the cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Striding into the box, Jason Kipnis. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road.
Drew Pomeranz comes on from the pen in the top of the 9th. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Ball and a strike.
That's just a great pitch right there. Great execution. He just got that hitter to think that pitch was knee-high. Nasty diving out of the zone.
2-1 the count. And it misses. 3-1 now.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
Full count, 3-2. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
Now batting.
Stepping up to the plate, Yan Gomes. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Not close. It's 2-0.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Greg Allen, who represents the possible go-ahead run here, waits in the on-deck circle. Hit sharply on the ground. And there's his first base hit in this one. In now for Cleveland, Greg Allen, 0 for 2 with a hit by pitch so far. Matt Barnes comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. The fastball here as we'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Comes in with the changeup, and it's 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. So striding in, Francisco Lindor, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch of the at-bat. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must. So he goes back-to-back with the same pitch and got him to chase it both times. He's clearly not picking up that pitch very well.
So he was confident doubling up. Does he triple up on it?
It's always tough to go back-to-back-to-back. It's not a good idea to show a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
And he gets him swinging. What a big out there, as there is now 1 away. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this one gets away. He'll come home with it, and the recovery will be in time to get him at the plate. And that's going to hurt because now there are 2 away. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Career numbers against Matt Barnes, he's 1 for 4. And here's a fastball for a strike, 2-1 now.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Not a lot of fireworks, but that narrows the candidate list for our top player of the game. And the man you see here was a key contributor.